We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And that... not making it to the landing zone, so this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it once more with ETN. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of...
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Up. Here we go. We're good.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here we go, son. Set.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 9 for the year. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Alpha. Here we go, son.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. EQ. Hey, Ken. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes Ford on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Set.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Test. Much right. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
Now, Fields. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now it's Taylor. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
To throw is Fields. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Go.
They go play action with Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
1st down. Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Fields now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Gray. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Chip slam. Here we go, tonight.
Fields now. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught left side by Bowers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Dallas. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return is Greg Dortch. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go.
Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
11. West side, sit. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's good for another Jaguars.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ken. Here we go.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back near his goal line, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Jackson. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, son.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Here we go, son.
At the 44-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Monday. Here we go.
Fields. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get